to my channel. My name's Angela and this is Devon Thread Tales. Thank you so much for joining me for today. Today's all about my April 2019 makes, and thank you as well to everybody that has subscribed to my channel, has liked and has made comments. I love joining in and talking to people about the things that I've talked about on my videos, so it's really lovely, so thank you. I said on my plans video, which I'll try and put a link in somewhere or in the comments, that I was going to make the things that I've made today, and I also talked a little bit about my planning and the fact that I don't have a plan at all. So many people commented on it, and it was really great to see everybody's ideas and thoughts and comments. But there's such a lot to talk about with that I think I'm going to make a completely separate video on that. So I don't think I can cover that and my makes today. It would be a really long video, and I do like to go on. So I'll start and tell you all about my makes from April. I'll start with what I've made, which is non-clothing related, and that's my cushions. I said that I had some curtains made up, which I had made in this grey material, and I wanted some cushions that were going to match in. I bought this material from Dunelm. It's an Orla Keeley fabric, and it's just really lovely fabric. It's really bright and cheery. I'd never made cushions before. I know probably making cushions is not a difficult thing to do, but it was really good. I YouTubed and searched for how to do piping, so I piped the mustard with the grey and vice versa, and they've come out really, really well. I'll be completely honest, they were not difficult to make. I am so pleased with how they've turned out, and I love them. I really, really do. But sewing homeware is not for me, because by the time I got to my fourth cushion, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit bored. So I think I'm going to just stick to making clothes. I will make other homeware things, obviously, but it just doesn't float my boat like making clothes does. So there we go. So on to some clothing, and I'll tell you about this. I've made the Auxin Cami, and this is the very last thing I made in April, and I've made it from a rayon which I bought. It was a remnant from John Lewis, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's got, I'll try and come a bit closer, but it's got these toucans on it. Now I made this very last minute, and I made it, literally finished making it on the 30th of April, because I wanted to enter it into a competition / prize draw that's held by 3 ladies, Purple Sewing Cloud, Voice of a Creative, and Sewn on the Time. Now all 3 of them have Instagram accounts and YouTube accounts, so go and check them out because they're absolutely lovely. And I know I've talked about it before, but they hold this prize drawing competition called #Sewing Patterns and Prints, and they change the theme each month, and it's just really, really great. And this month was Sewing Animal April. So this is what I made, and I'll stand up and show you what it looks like. So just an Auxin Cami. Obviously you've seen an Auxin Cami before, and really nice V-neck detail at the back. I actually wore this to work yesterday and wore it tucked into my work trousers, and then just wore like a cardigan over the top, and it was really smart. I've said it before, but I love the Auxin Cami. I'm definitely going to make it again. But I just wanted to very quickly say about the Sewing Patterns and Prints. If you don't want to join in with a competition, that's absolutely fine, but it is quite good fun to do it. And the thing that I really love about it is that it's made me think about things that I wouldn't normally sew. I wouldn't go and buy a garment that had toucans on it, or particularly any kind of animal on it, or animal print. But I quite like the fact that they suggest something, and I think, well, actually I'm gonna join in with that. I didn't do March, which was metallics. I just didn't have time, unfortunately, which was a bit of a shame, but it would have been good to. So go and have a look at the #Sewing Animal April. They've released the details for May, which is going to be Sewing Monochrome May. So I'm going to really try and get involved in that and make a garment to enter for there as well. So this is my first make. I'm really, really happy with it. I'm happy because I love the material, and I really like the Auxin Cami. So I'll get changed and show you my next make. So my next make was a Monetta dress. I've been wanting to make this pattern for quite a long time. I'd originally thought I was going to make it with sleeves, but as we're coming into the warmer months now, I thought a sleeveless version would be quite good. I've bought this material from Sewisfaction. It's a Viscose Jersey. It has a black background and it's got these little pink ladies that have dressed up in very posh dresses. I'll try and come up and show you sort of, if you can see that. It's such a lovely material. It's lovely fabric. It's very, very drapey, and it feels very comfortable. I quite like the fact that I've done it sleeveless because while it's sort of in that in-between time of not quite being really warm, but it's definitely not cold, I can wear it like this, but because it's black, I think I can wear a black cardigan with it and tights, and I'd be able to wear it in the much colder months. Probably won't be able to wear it when it's really hot because it's got a lined bodice, but really, really lovely material. I've got some of it left, so I'm hoping I can try and get something else out of it. But yes, from Sewisfaction, and it's really lovely. The pattern is, I got it from the Seamwork magazine, which I subscribe to, and just lovely, lovely patterns. And if you go onto Instagram and look up the Monetta dress, there are so many different versions of it. You can do a collared version, sleeves, and I'm definitely going to make some more versions of this because it was very easy to sew. I did follow an online or a YouTube video. I think she's called Rosabella Angelica. She has a YouTube channel called Sewn, and she does a tutorial on how to do the lining, or it might actually be the whole dress, but I followed the bit with the lining. And whilst the instructions on the Monetta dress are really, really good, it was quite nice to see a video tutorial as well. Just sometimes visually it's nice to see that. But anyway, I'll stand up and show you what this looks like. So it's got a fairly sort of fitted bodice, which is lined, and then it's attached to a gathered skirt at the waistband, and it has pockets, and who doesn't love a dress with pockets? The back detail, the neckline is lower at the back than it is on the front, which I quite like that detail. I think that's quite nice. It's just a really nice, really comfortable dress to wear, and I think I'm going to get lots of wear out of it. Now this and the other dresses that I made, I went and had some photos taken. A really good friend of mine and my husband's is a photographer, and he asked if I would like to have some photos done of some of the clothes that I'd made, which was really, really lovely of him. We went and spent an afternoon at a local National Trust house and had some photos done. It was a glorious sunshiny day. There were beautiful flowers everywhere, and it was lots and lots of fun. I'm not going to lie, it was probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever done because it felt very alien to me and unnatural. But Jamie was great, and he tried to put me at ease, and he was a lot of fun. So I'm going to put a link to his Instagram down below because he's a fantastic photographer and he's got some amazing images. So go and check him out if you have a chance to. But this was my first dress. I'm going to get changed and I'll show you my next dress. This is the next dress that I made. This is the Athena Cuckoo Suzi dress. It's AK Patterns, I think her pattern company is called. Now, I was inspired to make this dress because I follow Amanda I Sew a lot, and again, I know I've mentioned her a few times on my videos, but I really love the clothes that she makes. I quite like her style, and well, if you find somebody on Instagram that you like the style of, obviously, you know, you try to copy them or what have you, and I really, really did copy her. So she made this dress in this material, which is from Pin and Sew. It's a navy blue background t-shirt jersey, which has got these gold pineapples all over it. Now, and she made this dress. So I have completely copied her, so I am sorry. But I think, is it, when you mimic somebody or copy somebody, isn't that the best form of flattery? So I'm hoping I'll get away with it because of that. But I made this dress, first of all, the first thing I want to say is this material is gorgeous. It is such lovely quality, and I've got tons of it left, so I'm going to make myself another garment. I'm not quite sure yet. It might just be a t-shirt. Yeah, not sure. I'll have a little think, but it's really, really lovely. And I've never worn anything with gold pineapples on it before, so it's something new for me. But this dress, the pattern was really easy to follow. It is a lovely make. It's meant to have quite a relaxed style to it, but I actually size down. It says in the pattern, if you want a closer fitting dress, then just size the pattern down, and that's what I did. I think I could have probably got away with going down another size than what I did, not necessarily on the top, but certainly on the bottom half. But my family have all said to me, no, it's fine. It does also come with the option to make it with pockets, and I was going to do that, and I happened to just say that to my husband and my girls, and they just went, oh, Mum, not everything has to have pockets in it. So this doesn't have pockets in it. So I did as I was told, but I'll stand up and show you. But again, I'll try and insert some photos and things because you can't see the full length of it. And what I like about this skirt in particular is it's got a faux wrap style skirt on it, which is really, really nice. So you can't see that with me standing up. So I'll put some photos in. But here it is, just for the moment to show you. It's just lovely. I've made it with 3/4 length sleeves. It comes with different sleeve length options. Obviously you can put the pockets in if you like. Turn around at the back, it's just, you know, a normal back to it. Yeah, just really, really lovely. And I don't think you'll be able to see, no, I'll pull it up slightly. You might be able to see the wrap. Yeah, it's got like a V there to show the wrap, but again, I'll put the pictures in and then you'll be able to see it properly. So yeah, absolutely fantastic dress. I will 100% be making this again, and in fact I think Amanda, I sew a lot, has put a version of this dress up that I think she's just made, and she's made it in a really, really pale pink. I promise I won't copy that as well, but it's lovely to see it in a different material. It looks completely different again, but again, an absolute gorgeous dress. So yeah, definitely another tried and tested pattern that I will be making over and over again. I'll go and get changed into my last garment and then I'll leave you all in peace. So this is my last dress, my 4th make. Yes, Auxin Cami in 3 dresses, yes. So this is my 4th make. This is a lovely dress. It is the Sew Over It penny dress, and I got the material from Like So Amazing. It's just such a lovely summery dress. When I first was thinking about making it, I was a little bit sort of, is it going to be my style or not? I'm not quite sure, but it's just gorgeous. It's such a fancy dress, and it's very flouncy because it has a full circle skirt, and because of the material that I've made it out of, which is this super lovely lightweight gorgeous material. I think Like So Amazing have got this in 2 different colourways. I've gone for a slightly more bluey, steely sort of colour, but I think they've got it in a teal kind of turquoisey kind of colour as well. It's just beautiful material, and it was really lovely to work with actually. It wasn't difficult, although it's quite floaty. It didn't want to run away with you, so that was great. So I made this dress, and I looked at lots of reviews online to see, you know, about the sizing, etc. Lots of people had said that the body part comes up quite short, so I was very sensible, and I lengthened the front, the back and the facings by 3 inches to give me room to play around with, to see what how long I wanted it to be. I made up the top section, I made up the bottom section, and I put it on and like held it up against each other and just thought, oh, that's way too long, and promptly cut off those 3 inches, which was really silly because I think I could have done with an extra inch. I'm really happy with how this has turned out, and I'm going to wear it lots. I already have worn it and it's just lovely, but I think the elasticated waist just falls ever so slightly higher than my natural waistline, so I think an inch, maybe even half an inch, would have just done it. So really, really pleased. Obviously I'm going to keep this dress and wear it lots and lots and lots, and I think I'm going to make another one, but when I do, I will just lengthen it very, very slightly. I will put some pictures in because again, this is another dress that my friend took pictures of, but I'll stand up and show you what it looks like. So it has a shirt style top, which I haven't actually put the buttons in. I've just sewn the buttons on. I'd finished the garment, and I'm a bit fearful of buttons, if I'm honest, so I didn't want to do that. And the neck opening is so wide, it's just very easy to put over your head. It has a gathered a bit of gathering around the front and the back, and then there's this like sort of straight, I don't know what you'd call that, is it a placket or something, but there's this straight piece of material that you over the shoulder that you then attach the front and the back to. So yeah, so it's really comfortable because it's got the elasticated waist, but because it's got the full circle skirt, it just feels very elegant and really lovely. I didn't change the length of it, I kept it the length it is, and yeah, really happy. I did have a bit of a moment the other day. I went into a shop and it was quite a small shop and the door was open. I was stood queuing up and then all of a sudden a gust of wind came in and I had a real Marilyn Monroe moment. I was like, oh my goodness. So I either gave the customers a bit of a shock and a fright, or I gave someone a thrill. I don't know, but it was quite funny. And then the wind just proceeded to carry on. The lady behind the counter was giggling at me. Just thought it was hilarious, but there we go. But yeah, absolutely love this dress. I really like some versions online where people have made it just into a shirt. And I think on Sew Over It, they've got a blog post where they show you how to attach ties to it and then make it into a tie-up shirt, which will obviously be quite short. And I think that's a really lovely idea. I think it'd be great with plain trousers with a really nice bright patterned blouse, you know, tie shirt. But I also think just some plain, like a little white one, or well, any plain colour with some patterned bottoms would be really nice for the summer as well. So that is definitely on my agenda to do. Couple of things just to note, because that's all of my makes. First of all, I haven't finished my daughter's prom dress. I don't really know what to do about the prom dress, if I'm honest, excuse me. My daughter has found a dress that she likes in a shop and she has bought it, or we've bought it, and it is absolutely lovely and it's really beautiful. I've made the dress that I said I was going to make up to the bodice section. I've done it in an old duvet cover and it fits-ish, but there's a bit of tweaking to do. But I did say in my video that if she found something that she liked, I wouldn't be offended and that'd be absolutely fine. So she has bought that. But lots and lots of you have commented about saying how you're really looking forward to seeing the prom dress. So I really want to finish it for you guys, but at the same time, I don't want to put pressure on myself to do that. And I know she's not going to wear it now anyway because of the dress that she's bought in a shop. So I might finish it, but it's going to just be like a bit of a in the background project. So I really apologise to those of you who wanted to see the prom dress or the making of it as I was going, but it's just not happened, and I feel a little bit relieved that pressure's been taken off because she's bought one. So I am sorry about that. I'm also sorry about the lighting. It's not brilliant today. I actually recorded this video much earlier in the day today and it was all bright and lovely. And I sat this evening editing it, and as I did, I deleted the whole lot. And I tried every which way to see if I could recover it, but I couldn't, and I could have cried. And I haven't got time tomorrow to record another one, and I'm really busy on the weekend, so I thought, just do it. It'll just have to be with a bit of funny light. So I'm sorry about that. Again, thank you very much to everybody that has subscribed. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm really blown away by it. I will be posting a video very shortly about my plans for May, and on top of that, like I said earlier, I will do a video that's discussing plans and all the things and comments that people have talked about in the previous video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new and you fancy watching some more, then please subscribe. Otherwise, have a really good week everyone, and take care.